Everybody, we're live.
All right, there we go. Hello and welcome. As my voice already starts going out. Welcome to the first official episode, the non-beta episode.
We're out of beta.
Yes, thank the Lord. This is Click Boom. My name is DJ Darkwing D. His name is Icebug, and we want to thank you for joining us on our first official episode. And I am pretty psyched about this, man. We've been doing this thing for about 3 months now.
Yep.
Just kind of trying to feel each other out and, get a gauge on what each other wants to do. And we brought in Justine as well to do the games every other week. That's been a lot of fun. I had to take this one off because otherwise I'm just all muffled. It sounds like shit. So, but no, thank you for coming. We've got a great thing going on today with our game. We'll get to that a little bit later on. But first of all, Clint, are you feeling a little better this week?
Yeah, feeling a lot better. Oh my
Good.
God.
Good. Unfortunately, you're telling me, though, somebody else in the house is a little sick.
Yeah, I think Justine caught, I don't know if it was what I had or something else, but yeah, she was a little sick, so we don't have a game this week, but we will next week. So
That's fine. That's fine. We hope she feels better soon.
Mm-hmm.
And the games are always so much fun, too, and especially last week, or 2 weeks ago when she made it just a little bit easier, and we were able to actually get real guesses instead of, well, here, guess this game out of these 4 pixels.
Yeah, well, it's difficult for her because, a lot of this stuff is not really things that she's done before, so she doesn't know, or played before, or stuff like that, so it's she's just taken top 50 games, and then she hasn't really played them, so it's hard for her to tell if they're too hard or not, but we'll get that all worked out, and it'll be
I think she has a good feel for that now.
Yeah.
So what's been going on new with you this week?
Not a whole lot. We just finished up our movie draft this last weekend, our fantasy movie league.
I decided to bow out early and go to sleep because I had been up since 3:30 that morning.
Yeah. It was a late night bidding war with me and one other guy.
Who else was it?
It was Eric.
Oh, okay, which Eric?
With
Eric with the
C.
C. Yeah, we have 2 Erics. There's Eric with a
Kanyan.
C and Eric with a K.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. There's just Eric, and then, I don't know. The other Eric I just see as a Viking because E-R-I-K.
Right.
To me, that says Nordic, Viking.
Right.
I have never actually seen him, though, so I don't know.
Yeah. He doesn't. Neither of them look Viking like.
Gotcha. Is he scrawny or something?
Kinda. I don't know.
Kinda.
But-
what movies did you end up getting?
I'll have to look. But it was crazy. I probably made a huge mistake of actually putting in too many movies in there because I thought more people were going to end up playing. Mm-hmm. So we ran into an issue at the end where there was a bunch of movies that just went super cheap.
So I got screwed when I got a blockbuster movie for 30 and just spent the rest of my crap and went to bed.
Yeah, kind of. But I mean, it all made sense to go for that much, and then this stuff just went too cheap.
Dude, it was Jurassic World. I had to go for that.
Yeah, that movie.
I think that was the one that I ended up getting. I don't know. It was a week ago, and I've been sleep deprived.
I'm pretty sure that I ended up getting that one, but
yeah, I think that was it. You know what? I'm just gonna look it up.
So, just for anybody who doesn't know what we're talking about, it's kind of like fantasy football sort of thing, but we just do a draft where everybody has a certain number of fake money that then they have to use to...
Everyone had 100 points.
Right.
Basically.
And so then they use 100 points to bid against everybody else to gain control of a movie for the summer, and then you just have to keep doing that until you're out of money, or we're out of movies, and the person with the best movie lineup would be the person that has the highest box office gross total at the end of the season.
It was Terminator Genesis.
Yeah.
That was the one. And then, you ended up getting... where are you at? You got Mad Max, you got Entourage, Jurassic World. You got Mission Impossible. That's going to be a big one. And Fantastic Four as well. I think I took the best one out of the mix, which was Magic Mike. That's going to make me a lot of money there.
Yeah, sure.
No, not really. I'm pretty sure Justine is still going to win because she took the...
she
took the Avengers, and that's going to blow everything away this year. I don't know. Actually, I'm still kind of on the cusp on that one because it very well could be the biggest earning, but I don't know. I see kind of a decline in in those kind of movies coming out now because it's just been so oversaturated lately with
Yeah.
superhero movies. So we're
But-
bound to see a decline soon.
But this is the superhero movie. It's not just
True.
here's Captain America with one other person or one other superhero in it. This is all of the superheroes.
Yeah, you got a good point. You got a good point. So, somebody
Yeah,
says, I thought Clint was going to shave his beard.
No, I never said anything about that.
Oh, well, Clint's not going to shave his beard. I don't even remember that, unless it's like something you maybe said to a friend or something. But
No, I think he's making it up.
all right, he's making it up. What a douche. So, no, thanks for being with us, man. So yeah, no, it was actually a lot of fun. I do appreciate that you asked me. I gotta wait till I get paid so I can actually send you the money for that.
Yeah, no, there's no gambling or anything going on here. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
Wink.
I'll send you that $15 next week. So
Just completely unrelated. Wink.
you act like betting on this kind of stuff is illegal or something. We're sinners. We're going to hell for this. Clip. No. So yeah. So anything else besides that this week for you?
No, not really.
No.
Not really at all.
Kind of a boring week.
Kind of a boring week.
Well, that sucks.
I watched. I did watch Star Wars last night.
Oh, which one?
A New Hope.
Oh, okay, nice.
Which I've had these on my media server for a while, and I haven't really watched them. I got them from a friend, so totally legal. His friend gave them to me, but they're definitely the digital copies of the unedited versions of the movies.
Okay.
So Han really does shoot first.
I'd have to agree that he does.
It's really great. It's not the best quality, of course, because they're like VHS rips, but super great watching it how it was originally intended. So
Nice. I was actually reading some fan theory stuff on Star Wars recently. It was actually really interesting on how, in reality, like the big heroes of the movie are Chewbacca and R2.
Mm-hmm.
Because they've been part of the Rebel Alliance for so long and trading messages back and forth and all this. And, it was a really great read. It was just some thread on Ask Reddit that I found. And then another one about how the Emperor was actually a good guy. He was just misunderstood. Okay, so
I
hear
don't
me out.
believe that one at all.
Okay, so hear me out.
keep
Hear me
going.
out. Okay, so basically, the Senate was already in disarray. There was a ton of corruption. It was going to collapse sooner than later.
Oh, sure.
So he was able to gain himself immense power on both sides of the war. Okay, and then create his galactic empire, build up all these huge weapons of war, the Death Star, the Star Destroyers, all this stuff, because there was this invasion coming in from what were they? I forget what they were, what they were called, but basically there were these beings that could like terraform a planet and make these like biomechanical ships that were like the size of cities and stuff. So that's really what the Death Star was for.
Oh.
And this goes on in like different books down the road that I don't know, maybe they're not even canon and whatnot, but either way, it was a really good theory on how the Emperor was just kind of a misunderstood guy. He was still a dick. Don't get me wrong, but he wasn't all that bad. So
I mean, I would believe all that if he wasn't a Sith Lord, but I mean, all of that makes sense. And then, oh yeah, I'm a Sith Lord, by the way. So
you know what? A Sith is just the opposite side of a coin. I mean, the Jedi want one thing, the Sith want the other. Who's to say which is really evil? Because a lot of Jedis were dicks. Come on, Mace Windu was a giant dick.
Okay, sure.
I mean, Samuel L. Jackson can't play a non-douchebag character. I love Samuel L. Jackson. He's my favorite actor. Like, really, I love that dude. He's the only reason Snakes on a Plane is one of my favorite movies. I know, okay, you can hate me for that one because it's really a terrible movie, but it's my favorite bad movie, I should put it that way.
I love bad movies. I haven't seen that one, though.
Never seen Snakes on a Plane. Oh, my God. Dude, I still remember being 19 and me and a bunch of friends packing into one car and doing illegal things on the way to the theater and watching this wonderfully awesome, terrible movie and it was one of the best nights ever. I still remember it to this day. It was that much fun. So,
I don't know. What? You just got drunk before the movie?
yes, we'll go with that. We'll go with that illegal thing. And have you ever seen the edited version of Samuel L. Jackson and his big speech at the end?
I think so. I think I've
Right.
seen
So in the original movie, he says, "Enough is enough. I've had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane. Sit down. We're about to open some fucking windows." In the edited version for FX, it says, "Enough is enough. I've had it with these monkey fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday plane." And it's, oh God, it's great. I love it. I love it.
Oh man,
So,
that's ridiculous.
oh man. So as for me, I've actually had a productive week for once.
Oh yeah. So what did you
Yeah,
do?
I got back in. I started going to the gym again,
Oh nice.
and getting into. My little heart scare kind of was a
Wake up call.
yeah, kind of a big wake up call. And what's actually really nice is the manager at the gym. Now you know about me. Used to do the wrestling stuff, right?
Yeah.
The manager is actually somebody that I've worked a couple shows with like 7-8 years ago.
Right.
So it was nice to at least have a familiar face in a new town that I have no idea where I'm at.
Right. That's cool.
So that was fun, but he's got me on something good, and I'm dieting, and I did buy a thing of ho-hos today because, well, it's my cheat day. So those were just absolutely delicious. But no, other than that, just playing the game. I was going to bring this up a little bit later. I'm starting to record my own YouTube series.
Yeah. How's
It's
that
just
going?
it's going good. I got 2 episodes recorded. I just need to edit them and then upload them. It's called "It's Time to Effing Play." Basically, it's just a vulgar adult version of Let's Play. And I'm actually going through this week's game, which was Call of Juarez Gunslinger. So, why don't we just get to the game now? So, how much of the game did you get to play?
I played a couple hours of it. That was about it.
Gotcha. But you got a good feel for the game at least.
Yeah. It was pretty fun.
So, yeah, you anything in particular you like, dislike?
My biggest gripe with the game, I would say, is just that it used too brown of a palette. Like, it did the whole Borderlands outline thing where it outlined all the character models and stuff like that, but then it was still brown, so it just I think it made the characters blend more into the background.
Well, I think the reason behind that is because it was set in the Southwest.
Yeah.
Oh, in Arizona, Texas, stuff like that. So, and that's really the color palette that you see out there.
Right. The only problem I had is it was difficult for me to actually find dudes. There's
Okay.
there's a couple of dudes off in the distance shooting at me, and I was like, I don't see where you're at. So I would actually have to they could see me and shoot me, but I would have to go forward 50 feet before I could even begin to start seeing them for some reason. It was weird.
That sucks. So,
But
the
the game ran really well, though.
Yeah, it does. It does.
I was getting about 180 frames per second or so on average, with all the fancy details up. I did reach my highest frame rate ever, though, in one of the loading screens.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got up to 17,000 frames per second on one of the loading
What is the
loading
point of
screens.
17,000 frames?
I don't know, man.
Okay.
I thought it was pretty funny, though.
So, all right. So my biggest gripe with the game is, the whole premise behind it is he's retelling the stories to these people who, there's the one kid who read it in the comics, and then there's the couple of older people just kind of sitting around watching. And for the couple of people who just joined us, we're talking about Call of Juarez Gunslinger, which was this week's game. Each week we pick a different game to play and talk about the next week. So, but my biggest gripe was that damn kid who read it in the freaking comic book, because he never just shut the fuck up. He was always, oh, but what about this? But I read in this dollar comic book, it was, dude, just shut the fuck up and let this guy tell you the goddamn story. Besides that, it was a wonderful game, and I really enjoyed playing it. And I look to actually finally finish it out with recording the new show this week.
Cool. Yeah.
So
I did. I mean, I had a lot of fun. I like how the skill tree went on there. You could go 3 different ways, and then
yeah.
it wasn't really a tree. It was just
It was revolvers.
Yeah, there was two
For those of you
ways.
that don't know, the way that it goes is there were there were 3 sets of talents, and they were each revolvers, like double revolvers. And so you'd pick one, and then you'd have to go around one way, and then over, and then to the other one, or you can go, up. And then once you fill out one, you can go to another one. It was actually, I really actually like the trees as well.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, I thought that was
so
pretty
what
neat.
kind of style did you go for? Like, I like to stack with the revolver and the rifle.
I was focusing mostly on rifle stuff because I liked just using that a lot better than the revolver was pretty fun. Shotgun was cool. I just didn't really want to be that close to anybody.
Yeah, see, that's my thing. In games like that, a lot of games and this is why I suck at Dark Souls or whatever. Or anyway, so because I like to just normally rush in and just fight. Like every character in like Elder Scrolls or something, they're always just a warrior or somebody that I can get in your face and start smacking people. But in this case, you really needed to kind of sit back with a rifle and just pick people off while you hide every now and again. So, and that's what seemed to work best for me. And overall, I thought it was really great. So
Yeah, no, I really like this game.
is this
Especially,
when you're gonna-
yeah, I think I'll keep playing it eventually whenever I get around
when
to
time
playing.
permits.
Yeah,
Yeah. See, that's one of the reasons why I'm going with the new YouTube show is because it's really going to make me actually finish these games instead of just, okay, we play a bit of it and then me and you sit down and talk about it here and then that's like the last I do anything of it.
right,
Like hell, I haven't played Rogue Legacy since we had the episode on that a couple months back.
right.
The one Metal Slug game. What was that one called again?
Mercenary Kings.
Mercenary Kings. I haven't touched that one again yet, but I want to. That's just a matter of I actually need a better controller because my Xbox controller, my USB one that I use, is going out. So I haven't really been able to use that. But luckily, Call of Juarez is really easy on a mouse.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to play that on a controller, but I'm also a mouse keyboard purist, so yeah, not really super into that, but
Yeah, absolutely. So, all right. Well, it is just about 12:30. So, Clint, I do believe it is your week to pick a game.
yeah, I was just thinking about that, trying to figure out what I wanted to play.
Hopefully, it's something. So I had some unfortunate car issues this week. So.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so I just had to put in $300 to my car for something that I just fixed about 6 months ago.
oh that's great.
Yeah.
Let's play a stupid, ridiculous, awful, silly game.
I'm okay with that.
I'll give you a copy of it because I know you don't own it. But let's play Mount Your Friends.
What? What? Clint, I like you, but I don't like you.
Well, too bad because we're gonna play this game.
All right.
It's like I don't think it's on any mobile devices or anything, but it's that mobile device kind of game. But you control the dudes with 4 keys and a mouse. And it's like a physics-based puzzle or thing. You stack a bunch of dudes on top and try and make as tall of a tower as possible without it falling over.
Speaking of physics game, I saw this one. I'm trying to see if it's still up there. This was on the front page of Steam yesterday. It was a game where you play as Toast. It's not.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god, I want to play that game so bad.
It looks so much fun. Where is it? Toast Time?
No,
that's
it's
not
like, it's Let me look at my.
Oh, that one actually looks kind of fun too. We'll find it. We'll talk about that one next week. I know you got places to go, so we're actually having kind of a shorter episode. So, but yeah. So what is the name of this one again? Mount Your Friends. That's right. All right. I guess we'll get this going then. Come on up and mount. All right. So, terrible jokes aside. So that's going to do it for this week. Next week we have another great game. And Justine will be back for another one of her guessing games, or whatever she has in store. So I'm really looking forward to that. Hope she feels better soon. Clint, where can we find you?
I am at Icebug on Twitter, /Icebug on Steam, and /Icebug on the Facebook.
All right. Well, as for me, you can find me on Twitter at DJ_DarkwingD. You can also find me on Twitch, DJ_DarkwingD. I don't have anything on Facebook, though. Not yet, at least. Also, remember to go and follow us on Twitter at ClickBoomShow.
Yeah.
As soon as we get 10 followers, which, hopefully we'll get that this week. I know we're still a young show and, still trying to get some people drawn in. So, excuse me. But as soon as we get to 10 followers, we're going to be giving away a Heroes of the Storm beta key. As soon as we hit 20, we'll give away another one. So make sure you go follow us there. Hit that like button as well to find out any time that we go online here on Twitch. Once again, you can find us on Twitter at ClickBoomShow. Remember to get that follow, and you might be able to get a Heroes of the Storm beta key.
Also, I will just be randomly giving away games in my inventory, my spare games, whenever we get followers at increments as well. So look out for that.
You never know what you're going to get. So,
yeah.
hey, come join us. Follow us. It's been great. He's Icebug. I'm DJ Darkwing D. We'll see you next week.
Bye.